So when I was a kid and before I was born, hurricanes only had women's names because, women are tempestuous and angry and cause destruction. So famously, there's Hurricane Camille. And somewhere in my young adulthood, someone got the memo that maybe we could call them things that aren't just women's names. So we had destructive forces with male names like Ivan and Andrew, or ones that were somewhat destructive. I used to tell the story that I got caught in Hurricane Hugo, and I found out I was not caught in Hurricane Hugo. I went and looked up on the interwebs and found out, using the Googles, that the hurricane I was caught in was Hurricane Bob. So, I wasn't even caught in a storm that had some grandiose name like Camille or Ivan or Andrew. Those all sound kind of threatening. Bob sounds like the bothersome guy down the block, where it's like, oh, honey, here comes Bob. Can you answer the door, please? It's Bob. Bob's ringing the doorbell again. So, but here's the thing. If you're caught in something that's been downgraded to a tropical storm with hurricane force winds, and you're, say, I don't know, off the coast of Long Island, and there's no ferry service to get you off of this thing that's essentially a sandbar in Hurricane Bob that's been downgraded, Hurricane Bob doesn't care that his name is Bob and that he's been downgraded. Hurricane Bob cares that he has all this water to dump on you and wind. So I was with a group of people when Bob hit, and we turned on the news, and we got tired of hearing the weather, so we flipped to another channel. It was probably manual. We were on a vacation rental, and we see Lenin's statue toppling and people catching it. In other news, the Soviet Union fell today, and it's like, oh my God, we're in a hurricane, we can't get out of here, the Soviet Union fell, what's going on? And so one in our group decided to mix some drinks, and I think one of the people in the room was in recovery, and then the rest of us had a drink. And by 11 a.m., we went to sleep, woke up a couple hours later, and saw the devastation. So don't underestimate the power of Bob.